Chelsea Football Club have got a massive decision on their hands 12 months after they had another massive decision regarding pay for a Cobham graduate. Mason Mount didn't get the money and it looks like Conor Gallagher's not getting the money, but Fabrizio has come out and told us it's lies. It is absolutely fabricated lies that he's asking for crazy amounts of money. I've got the quotes. Chelsea are looking at a centre-back that is 16 years old. Yes, 16 years old, but guess what? This one's actually playing in La Liga from Barcelona. We're going to talk about it, why those rumours started in December, and it looks like Chelsea are going to be going back in there for an absolute steal when you hear the price. Then we need to talk about the salaries. The salaries have dropped massive. For everybody that's saying we've got FFP issues and panicking because everybody's scaremongering, because this is what people do when the international break is, Kavkas is here to calm you lot down. I'm here on this platform to tell all of you, don't listen. Until we are charged, we don't need to worry. And I'm going to ease your minds. And furthermore, the last one, Angelo Gabriel is back at Cobham. I'm going to explain why, and we're going to talk about it. Let's get into it. Number one, hit the like button. I want 1,000 likes on this video. Number two, if you hit the like button in the comments below, write down what number like you work. It absolutely does help. And number three, we are literally like 10 away from 33,000. Guys, this is dragging. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. You have enjoyed the content already. You made it to 1 minute 30 seconds of a YouTube video. These days, that is like watching an hour-long movie. Alright, we're going to talk about Conor Gallagher, and I think this is the most important part. Conor Gallagher at this moment in time, this year has been a pivotal player for Chelsea. Whether Chelsea fans want to admit it, and I'm one of those that doesn't want to admit it because I don't believe that he's so pivotal to our success. We're 11th for success. But Conor Gallagher, by his standards and by other Chelsea players' standards this season, has been one of our best players. Top 5 without a doubt. I think everyone can admit that. However, it looks like Conor Gallagher's got 12 months left on his deal, and he might be going out of the door. And when I say out of the door, I mean the geezer might be getting sold. And since then, we're seeing a regurgitation of what we saw with Mason Mount. Stories coming out, Conor's asking for too much money. Conor's wages are so high, he wants to be in line with Caicedo. Conor wants to be in line with Enzo. And the reality is, what this does is it fabricates so much anger from everybody around towards individual players. There's a camp that say Conor's not worth it. There's a camp that says Conor is worth every penny, and other players are bums and they don't deserve anything good. So you've got two elements. Well, Fabrizio's come out and said it's not true. Fabrizio said the demands that are made are reasonable, realistic, and more importantly, at this moment in time, it's not crazy money. What I'm going to say is Fabrizio is super reputable. And we also know Fabrizio rates Conor Gallagher very highly. There was a clip that went around where he said he's one of the most underrated players in the whole of Europe. However, Fabrizio doesn't specify what the wage is. And I've been very consistent on this channel in the way that I think Conor's contract should be handled. Conor, this is what you get. You are a squad player. When everybody is fit, you will be on the bench. When Nkunku's fit, when Palmer's fit, when Enzo's fit, when Caicedo's fit, and when Carney and Lavia are fit, broski, you're going to be a bench player. The quality in that midfield is too good for you to play and in the number 10 role. So, we will offer you the bench role player contract. You don't like it? I'm sorry, we're going to move you on. People are going to say he's earned the new contract of 150k. What has he done to earn it? What has he done to earn a value of Enzo Caicedo? Enzo and Caicedo were paid that money because there's an assumption that they're going to become those players. Conor's 25, 26, right? So where is Conor's trajectory the next 2 levels or 3 levels for him to become a mainstay in this team? I think he's not going to. So it's going to be very interesting to see how the club handles it. But I also want to see the reaction from the fans, because I promise you there are going to be a core segment of the fans that are going to be furious and that they're going to use this to be the reason that they're Todd Bowley and Egbali and Clear Lake and everyone out, okay? Don't be one of those fans. Be realistic, be honest, look at it as a financial decision. Because Conor Gallagher, quality-wise, is not worth not looking at it as a financial decision. My personal opinion. The reason why I'm so relaxed at this moment in time regarding the financial fair play rules is because, number one, I know the platforms that are releasing the news are the least knowledgeable when it comes to stuff like this. Look guys, it is international break. Everybody's talking about France, England, Spain, Germany, Brazil, or whatever country he's playing at this moment in time. Nobody at this moment in time is talking about the Premier League. No one's thinking about anything to do with clubs, apart from people like me who have to go find news to bring it to you. So when you're hearing all this, Chelsea are going to be bankrupt, Chelsea are going to have legal cases open, Chelsea are going to do this, Chelsea are going to do that towards them. It's nonsense. Stop buying it. It's not needed for yourself. You're just stressing yourself out for content that has no viable explanation. What I can tell you is Chelsea's salaries have been released. The average player at Chelsea is on £89,000 a week. And to put that into context, last year it was £132,000. We are currently sitting 4th behind Manchester United, Man City, Arsenal in paying wages. Very good. Because at this moment in time, we have a smaller stadium than them. I understand why we're doing that. It is also a 34% decrease. But what's very interesting to me is this is the lowest our wage bill has been since 1819. So that's been like 4 or 5 seasons that our wage bill has gone that small. But we knew this was going to happen. They actively were pursuing this route. When they got rid of the Jorginhos, the Kantes, the Kovacic's, the Lukaku, they were reducing the wage bill. And what I found very interesting looking at this picture was Sterling's the best paid player, doesn't correlate to outstanding performances. James is injured most of the time, second best paid player. Fofana is injured most of the time, third best player. Ben Chilwell's injured, doesn't play well, and injured most of the time. So there is no direct correlation to the more wages you pay, the better your team is, the better your players are. Whilst I do think Fofana and James are worth every penny when they're fit, we need to get them back fit and healthy, because honestly, they could be the difference between us being a very good contending side towards us being a mid-table side. And in the long term, I actually trust this board on a financial standpoint. I really do. A lot of people don't. A lot of people think, oh my God, they don't know what they're doing. I think they've got the best lawyers, the best accountants, and the best individuals in class to know how to deal with the money. They're finding loopholes in loopholes. Was it dodgy? No, because it's 100% legal. Sometimes you just need to be the smartest person in the room, and evidently they are the smartest person in the room because they're finding things that other people aren't. So Barcelona at this moment in time are moving mad. And the reason Barcelona are moving mad is because at any point in time, they've got at least 2 16-year-olds on the pitch. Where I think it's Font, Yamin Yamal, and Kubaresi, I think it's pronounced. I can't pronounce the other guy's name. However, Chelsea are very interested in this Kubaresi centre-back. He's 16 years old. He's starting regularly. Like, this is actually mad that Xavi Hernandez is starting a 16-year-old at centre-back in the Champions League, in La Liga, and he's playing regular minutes. It's not like he's just playing bit part minutes. He's playing regular minutes at the age of 16. And Chelsea were looking at him in December, prior to this little explosion of minutes. And now the kid's got a €10 million release clause. Do Chelsea have a chance? Because Mundo Deportivo say Chelsea are eager. I don't think so. Guys, he's 16. He's most probably still in sixth form, so like before you go to university. He's most probably still getting his education. His family's comfortable in Spain. I can guarantee you that. He's got great weather. He's playing for the club that he most probably supports as a kid. And all in all, this guy is living out everybody's dream. Like, you play for your childhood club and you're playing at age of 16. Why on earth would he move to Chelsea Football Club at this moment in time? Why would Chelsea be a desirable destination for a kid like that when that kid is getting all the minutes, all the love, all the adulation? He is one of their own, literally one of their own. Most players do leapfrogs club to club to club to get to Real Madrid and Barcelona. You think this kid's going to leave Real Madrid or Barcelona? The only one we know of is Cesc Fabregas, that comes to the top of my head, that left. And even he, I swear to God, he ran. The minute he found out Barcelona wanted him, he was putting on that shirt at the Spanish World Cup celebration. Like, this guy was genuinely running back. I don't think there's any legs in this story. I think Chelsea are interested, but I do not think Chelsea are going to get him. The final bit of the story that we need to talk about is Angel Gabriel. Angel Gabriel this year has started 15 games. He made appearances in 10 of them off the bench. So all in all, he's got 25 appearances this year, and he's had a very productive loan. A lot of people are going to say there's no goals, but he's got 4 assists. But the performances and the key underlying metrics are the ones that I always like to look at, right? his ability to key passes, his dribbles. I think the squad at Strasbourg is very young, inexperienced, and has been hit with a lot of injuries. But more importantly, they're still learning. There's still a lot of teething issues. So I really want to see how this player develops. He's back at Cobham right now getting treatment. He's going to be potentially going back to play another game, but they don't know whether this is going to happen because this current injury is for 6 weeks. So they don't know if they're going to send him back to have a farewell game or if he's even going to go back on loan another season. So all in all, it's very interesting. I do want him in and around the building. I do want him in and around the squad. I think the kid is absolutely marvellous. I'm really looking forward to Chelsea's pre-season tour because I think the pre-season tour is going to give us a great indication of which players are going to be staying and which players are going to be going and which players are ready to perform now. It's going to be a good indication whether it's under Pochettino or whether it's under a different manager. One thing that I do want to prep you guys for, it's going to be a lot of late nights. Real Madrid, Manchester City. And guess what? I'm going to be here. I'm going to be talking about it. And the Kavkas View will be tracking it. So hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys tell your friend to tell a friend about the channel. Share this video. Share it. Literally. It's the best way you guys can support. But peace out. I'm out. Have a lovely day.